Vicky?
Oh, Captain, my Captain, my Captain. You know something? You were right. We should have called first.
Yep. Perhaps when we're married, you'll start heeding me. Hmm?
Married. Oh, me. Massimo Moroni married.
You know, there's so many women out there that are just going to want to gouge my eyes out, and you could have married any one of them.
Maybe, but see, there was always something holding me back. Now I know what it is.
Oh, no, that's impossible. No, that is absolutely impossible. I mean, my executive assistant sent that gown out to you 2 days ago. It's got to be there.
We have a deadline on those
Hey, is anybody alive out there? Are you all deaf? Come on.
3 minutes.
All right. You're getting on my nerves, you know that? Oh, no. No. I didn't mean you. No, certainly not. No, you can assure Mrs. Rice that everything is going to be just fine. The gown is there somewhere, I'm sure, and it will certainly arrive in time for the state dinner tomorrow night. You have my word on that. You can take it to the bank. Yes, trust me. All right. Bucky, I mean it. I need you here right now.
I'm right behind you, Sally.
Don't creep up on me like that. You want to give me another heart attack?
Sally, look at you. You're trying to do everything around here, okay?
Well, that's because I have to. Because nobody does anything around here except me. I mean, look at this place. It's a shambles. Nothing is in order. This thing was supposed to have been in Washington for a very important client 2 days ago.
Sally, when are you going to admit that you made a mistake firing Darla?
Never. I will not have that woman in my office again.
That woman was as close to you as your own daughter.
Yeah, until she got pregnant by my own son-in-law.
You know she hates what she did as much as you do.
There is no excuse for what she did. There is no excuse for that. You know how I feel about Darla. You know I love her. Think about her all the time. There's not a moment that goes by when I don't think about it. But I am not going to do this to myself. I am not going to do this to myself. I'm going to have to learn to get along without her. We all are. Where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? That Debbie person said she would have my coffee on my desk. Now, where is it?
Debbie, you sent back to the temp agency two days ago.
Oh. No, it wasn't her anyway. It was the other one. It was the big one, you know, Allison.
Oh, Allison? Allison, you asked to move her car. Well, she did, and she never came back.
Really? Well, did you call someone to replace her?
Sorry it took so long, but I couldn't get the coffee machine to percolate. In fact, I had the same problem with Fang just last night.
Gladys. You hired Gladys to run my office?
Honey, I've run many an office in my day. Right into the ground.
Oh, my Lord, please, don't put off the inevitable. Just shoot me now. Put me out of my misery.
I can't believe all the studying you have to do. At least you'll be a doctor by the end.
Yeah, if I live through graduation.
Well, we miss you here.
I miss it too.
See ya.
Darla?
Hey, Bridget. Hi. Oh my God, I didn't notice you. Just came from the bookstore.
How you feeling?
Okay. You know, still a little queasy, but from what I read, it should get easier. But
Hey, why don't you join me?
you sure you want to be seen with me?
Darla, you're carrying my little niece or nephew in there. Sit.
Okay.
You've been that hard on you?
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, actually, I do. I made some pretty big mistakes lately.
Not you.
Yeah, it's a humbling experience.
I'd say a lonely one.
Yeah.
So what do you do, huh? How do you make up for all that hurt we caused?
Why don't we keep this cold? Come on.
Don't you think maybe we should just come back at another time?
Oh, how often do you get a chance to tell your son that you are engaged?
Hopefully just once.
You know, I cannot wait to see his face when we tell him.
Hey! Tell me what?
Here's your refill. And these papers need your signature.
Thank you. Gladys, you're a lifesaver. Gladys, what is this? This says Sally Spectra.
Well, what about it?
What about it? The name is, as I'm sure you know, Sally Spectra, not Sally Spectre. Spectre is some kind of apparition or spook.
Well, the mood you're in today, you seem pretty spooky to me.
Give me some of this. I'm telling you, I really need this.
You're in luck. I couldn't find the coffee filters, but I managed to dig up an old hairnet.
Oh, Sally, you know I'm sorry about all this mess today, but you know the temporary agencies, they're boycotting us, and Gladys, she was kind enough to help us out for one day.
Fine. I know. I should be grateful for small favors.
Small favors? Have you ever tried to book a pet sitter at the last minute? Ended up having to bring my little fur ball with me.
Oh, no. I draw the line there. I am not gonna have some mangy canine in my building.
Who said anything about a dog? Say hello to Petunia.
That's a skunk. Gladys, since when do you have a skunk for a pet?
I had a skunk for a husband, and nobody complained about that.
Hey, wait a minute, you. Stay back.
Petunia won't hurt you. She's as gentle as they come. She's never lifted a finger in her life.
It's not her finger I'm worried about. Clarke, this is your doing, isn't it? This is your idea of some kind of comedy, isn't it? You did this to get me to give Darla her job back.
I swear that I know nothing about it.
Don't you lie to me. I know you. There is something rotten in the state of Denmark.
Well, there's going to be something rotten on a gown in Washington if we're not too careful.
Oh, my God, that skunk is on Condoleezza's dress. What are we gonna do? That skunk is gonna ruin it. And us. Come on. No. Come on, Petunia. Come on, my little girl. Come on, my sweetie. Come to Auntie Sally. Come on, darling. Come on. Oh, God. Will you get off the goods, you putrid, pungent pest?
Boy, is she PO'd. Or in your case, PU'd.
Your skunk sprayed us, Gladys. She sprayed us. That's it. You are fired. And you are roadkill.
Oh, I'm getting out of these stinky clothes and into a dry martini. Come on, Sally.
I'm with you, Petunia. This job stinks.
I wish I had some answers for you. I'm still looking for them myself.
Yeah, every other crisis in my life, I always turn to Sally, but she doesn't want me anywhere around now.
She fired you?
Mm-hmm. I don't blame her, though, you know? I think if I were her, I probably would have kicked me out, too.
Darla, you didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah, but I should have known better, Bridget. I saw how vulnerable Thorne was that night, you know? Thinking that he had lost Macy.
You were trying to comfort him.
I wanted him, Bridget. And I wanted him to want me. Part of me still does.
Have you felt this way a long time?
But I never let myself go there, you know? Not until I thought Thorne was available. Once I got a taste of what it could be like. Wow. Bridget, how do you tell your heart not to be so full? That you can't have this incredible thing that you're feeling?
I know what you mean. Darling, maybe someday you and Thorne could have a chance. Now that he and Macy have broken up?
I don't know. You know, I'd always be the one that came in between him and the woman that he really loves. And even if by some miracle he did want to have a life with me and the baby, that would have to be at Macy's expense. God, how could I ever live with that?
Son, your mother and I have been talking, and, well, there comes a point in every sailor's life when he has to just drop anchor and find a home.
Don't tell me she's got you on this kick, too, now.
Well, no, actually, it was Massimo's idea.
I thought you hated her.
Hate your mother?
No, Brooke! No, you're telling me you want me to settle down? What's so funny? What's so funny?
We're talking about you, silly.
Well, then who you... Really?
Fabulous, isn't it?
We certainly want your blessing.
Wow. Well, it's about time you made an honest woman out of her.
Oh, Nicky.
You sure you're ready for this?
I've been ready for 30 years, and don't you worry about your mother. I will take care of her. I'm going to treat her like a queen. She is going to want for nothing.
You're gonna spoil her?
Rotten.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Good. Now, it's time to celebrate, don't you think?
Well, let me see what I got here.
No. Never mind that. No, that's not what I mean. I tell you what, we've got to do this right, okay? Why don't you get rid of all this dampness, dig yourself up a jacket, and you join your mother and me at Café Russe tonight?
Oh, love to.
Oh, Nicky. I can't tell you, it means so much to have your blessing.
Mind if I bring somebody with me?
No, of course not, as long as it's not you.
It is. Brooke and I have plans tonight. I don't want to hear any more about it. Now, you want me to join, she comes too.
We would love to have Brooke join us, wouldn't we, darling?
Of course we would. The more the merrier.
Well, I'm liking this arrangement already.
The book says that the average weight gain for pregnancy is somewhere between 25 and 35 pounds. Holy cow, if he keeps growing at this rate, though, I'm gonna break some new world records.
Wait a second, he? Is it a boy?
Well, you know, sometimes I say he, sometimes she, I don't know. But I'm going to find out for sure later on today.
You're having the ultrasound?
Mm-hmm.
That's so exciting. You and Thorne are gonna see your baby.
Thorne doesn't exactly know about it.
You didn't tell him?
You know, he just felt obligated to go and...
Darla, it's his child, too.
Yeah, one he never wanted.
Still, don't you think you should let him make that decision?
You know, Bridget, I always thought that if I ever had a child, that Thorne and Macy'd be the godparents, you know, and I'd be the godmother to their children. Sally, she'd be the grandma to them all.
Oh, God. Sally, driving a van full of kids to the arcade. That I'd like to see.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh, God. This could be your chance.
Sally. Hi, it's been a while. Work keeping you busy?
I can barely breathe.
New perfume?
Please, don't ask, okay? Just give me a double espresso, make it a triple, and an extra large tomato juice, and make it snappy.
Tomato juice?
Forget it. Cancel the order, okay? And listen, when you run into CJ, tell him his mother suggests he try and attract a better class of clientele.
Sally, please wait. Please don't go. It's so good to see you again.
Oh, please, will you spare me the hearts and flowers?
Can you just give me a minute, Sal? Can we just talk for a minute?
I have nothing to say to you.
Please, Sally. I am so scared. I am having this baby, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I need my mother. Sally, you're the only mom I've ever known.
Well, you should have thought of that before.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake, and I'd do anything to make it right. But doesn't it say anything to you that I was willing to give up my child? Give him to Thorne and Macy? Doesn't that prove to you how much I want to make this right? Oh, please, Sal. Please let me come back to work. Back into your life. Just give me one more chance.
What's he doing out there?
Hell, he's calling the restaurant, organizing some sort of extravagant reception, the best champagne.
I've never seen him happier, you know. Are you either, for that matter?
I know. I mean, look, I'm black and blue. I'm pinching myself.
He's a lucky man. Anybody who'd get you is a lucky man.
Nicky, you're so sweet, and you're finally going to get the family that I've always wanted for you. And I remember, just after you were born, I would sit beside your crib, and I would imagine Massimo bursting in through the nursery door, and it was always the same fantasy. He just whiskers both away.
And we'd just sail off into the sunset.
Sunrise into the light. Can't tell you how many nights I fell asleep in that chair.
There's an old legend among seamen, Mother. Anybody can watch a sunset, but only the most worthy get to see the dawn of a new day. I hope you get everything you've dreamed of. You know, we've been lost at sea for a long time. Be nice to have a safe harbor, wouldn't it?
You have, my boy. No matter where your journeys take you, always know that you will have a home with your mother and me.